Hey, hi you guys, and welcome back to Through Evangelist Eyes. My name's Rod Savala. I'm an evangelist, and we're going through the Bible. And today we are in 1 Kings chapter 20. And I don't mean it to be a riddle, but the name of this video is Bad Goes Good, Goes Bad. Did you catch that? Bad goes good, goes bad. And it's about King Ahab, who historically, there have been few kings in the history of man, probably, as bad as King Ahab. And what's sad is Ahab is surrounded by prophets of God that could have sought the Lord's help for him if he had asked. Ahab's not asking. Ahab is taking out prophets of God. And it sounds like instead of learning from his mistakes, Ahab just repeats them. And I know that's like us. We repeat our mistakes too often. But we also are surrounded. We're in a generation where you can access any bit of information, history on the Word of God, champions who have already gone before us, who trusted the Lord. And Ahab is making a mess of things, and God actually tells him to get into the fight, and he has over 30 kings that are attacking him. Ahab gets in the fight. He defeats the kings. God obviously helps him. And then he makes a deal with the very kings he has defeated, the kings that were saying, we're going to take you out. But they promised to give back the towns that they took. They promised to name roads, it sounds like. Ahab Avenue. And, you know, if we're not paying attention, we're probably making deals with the enemy. And that enemy may be ourself, our selfish nature, our pride, our foolishness. Instead of saying, I'm in this fight until I get to heaven. And Ahab actually makes one of I think, one of the wisest statements in the Word of God. And I have quoted him often, and he's one of the bad guys. He says to Ben-Hadad, who is attacking, and he's boasting about what he's going to do to Israel. He's going to take them out. Ben-Hadad is boasting. And King Ahab says this, let not him who is girding on his sword boast like him who is taking it off. And I'm going, wow, that's good advice. That's advice we ought to take. We are still in the fight. We have the Word of God, the sword. Hebrews 4:12 says the Word is like a two-edged sword. We should still have that sword, not only girded on, but not in its sheath, outside its sheath, working daily against the fight, hourly against the fight that we're putting on. So I hope your sword is girded on, and I hope it's out of the sheath and you're using it. So God bless you, and let's go get back in the fight. Here we go.